Gray Zone Warfare just released 0.4.5.0, the fifth hotfix of the point 4 cycle, and as promised, as our boy Jakob promised, there was going to be at least 5 hotfixes. So here we go. I'm going to run over everything that they wrote down in their Discord so you guys can get it, got it, and be good. All right, so now we have squad task sharing. You can now play selected tasks with your squad mates. After forming a squad, the leader can accept selected tasks so that you can work on them together, coordinate objectives, share progress, and complete missions as a group. All participating squad members must be deployed on the same server, have the tasks, region, and vendor unlocked, and meet the task's prerequisites. These conditions ensure that everyone joining the task can contribute meaningfully, follow the same path progression, and receive the appropriate rewards for the squad's efforts. Tasks already in progress, long-term contracts, boss kill tasks, and chameleon tasks cannot be shared. Shared task with a survival condition will fail if a squad member dies in actions, so they are implementing another important change. Players now enter a coma when critically injured rather than dying immediately. Beautiful. Giving them a chance to be revived. Coma duration has also been extended to 8 minutes. Huge. That means you can pretty much fly back from any cop if you both die and one person. Yeah, that's huge. That can really get you out of any situation. PvP and cop mechanics. We are implementing a cooldown of the cop takeovers. After being captured, a cop cannot be recaptured for 30 minutes. We are also making changes to the PvP conflict zones. The conflict zone is now centered at the attacked player's position. The size, diameter, has been increased to 400 meters. The timer is refreshed when a player is killed within the conflict zone. Players killed within a conflict zone can no longer respawn in the nearest cop and must respawn at base camp. That's going to change the game tremendously to where you can't just run back naked and knife somebody and get their gear or your gear back. Changelog for the AI. They have fixed the issue where an AI NPC could spawn below ground and then teleport to the surface. We have seen this, the elevator mechanic, and be closer to players. They fixed an issue where AI NPCs performed an unnatural weapon animation after spawning. Fixed an issue where the magazine did not attach to the M4 during the AI reload animation in the third-person view. They have fixed the issue where you could enter the free fall animation without dying on impact. The players could cancel the jump recovery animation by jumping. Fixed an issue where players could rotate during landing animations. Fixed an issue where breathing animations switched abruptly during state transitions. We definitely saw this with going from like running to crouching to walking, and it just like it completely freaked out. Fixed an issue where leaning while reloading in the prone position broke the animation. Fixed an issue where canted shotguns and bolt action rifles returned to the default position between shots. Huge. Huge. Staying in the same position is crucial. Fix an issue where the left hand was in an unnatural position on the SA-VZ58 with the foregrip. Saw that. Fix an issue where performing an emote right after equipping a grenade caused the left hand to deform. We did see that. Fix an issue where players could perform the weapon check animation while swapping weapons. No, I didn't see that, but that's interesting. Also fix an issue where the reload animation for the M700 for all AI NPCs was not correct. Fixed the audio issue where the AI would grunt after death. They'd make noises like crazy. Fixed an issue where Vietnamese radios did not play the correct audio. Fixed the issue where players could become invulnerable to shots from other players. So we had invincibility. I didn't see that either, but that's wild that that actually happened. Fixed an issue where certain lamps did not affect player visibility as intended. Issue where magazine durability degradation did not apply the reload speed penalty to extended magazines. That's definitely going to make every move matter. TM. Fix an issue where a house alarm could be triggered without opening the linked doors. Okay, so that's going to be good. So you're actually going to have to look and see what part of the home is triggered. They fixed some stuff with the tasks and tutorials. Basically, it just seems like they have fixed it where all of them are going to be turned in correctly, and it's going to read correctly. User interface and controls. Fix an issue where conflict zones were not visible to players who joined a server after the zones had been created. That's going to be clutch. Basically just going to create people going and immediately trying to drop in where all the action is. But fix an issue where the item drop and delete buttons were missing from the control menu. Yeah, we experienced that for sure. Fix an issue where the game mode did not update for squad members after the leader changed it and returned to the main menu. Fix an issue where the most valuable item statistic did not persist between expeditions. Fix an issue where the exploration and task statistic tab appeared in a different position in the main menu than when deployed on a server. They also fix issues with Falang overflowed, the label overflowed the window of the boundaries in multiple languages. They also fixed the issue where the text on the psychotic note intel was displayed incorrectly. That was something we definitely saw while we were going through tasks. And they also fixed an issue where changing the system clock on the player's PC affected the maintenance stage shown on the client. So people trying to essentially get around it, I guess. They added a button to join the official Gray Zone Warfare Discord at the main menu. Link in the description. Visual and rendering. It looks like they fixed a bunch of the stuff as far as rendering goes, where they changed it where the scope could go black when using free look when aiming down sights. That's good that they fixed that. Scope image could turn black after switching magnification. So basically, it was a lot of issues with the scopes turning black. Like even if it was at a rest, it could jack up, or even when it was in the ready position, I had my scope actually disappear off of the weapon, but it only lasted for a few seconds, so it may have just been like some server lag, maybe. Fix an issue where the red dot remained visible in a magnifier after removing the culminator. Fix an issue where dying while canting a weapon caused various vegetation and scope rendering issues. We did see that. We died next to Tiger Bay in one of the events, and that was awful because we were canting around a tree. Fix an issue where the rain particles were visible on the edges of the screen when looking up in the rain. I'm not sure about that. That kind of seems like an immersion thing, but it could be wrong. Fix an issue where artifacts appeared in menus where frame generation was enabled. We saw that. You scroll up on the screen and it almost like it tore the actual little menu as it went down. Looks like for weapons and weapon parts, they fixed the issue where the SIG MCX-8 handguard, when it was purchased from Banshee, was invisible in the gun inspect window. Looks like that's fixed. Fixed an issue where Bloodhound's M201 Charlie had an incorrect repair cost. And they also adjusted the reload speed modifier for the MP5 standard 30-round mag. The world had some changes as well. They fixed an issue where players could climb over fences with barbed wire on top. Fixed an issue where a military box could be looted through a closed window at Tiger Bay Pier storage. Dang it. That was fun. I also remember standing in the little hut in the middle of Tiger Bay, right outside HQ, and the glass was bulletproof. God, I miss those days. That was good. And that takes us into the next one. They fixed the incorrect collisions of windows. Fixed an issue where the glass railing at the Falang airport was impenetrable. Fixed an issue where helicopters clipped through trees when flying from the LRI base camp to Oscar 2. A lot of really good, like, just fixing the quality of life and just, like, the immersion. Fixed an issue with the fake rock asset was incorrectly named supply crate. Fixed an issue where an area south of Lima 2 landing zone was incorrectly named Hidden Poppy Fields. Fixed an incorrectly named area named Kongthab Depot. And then they also fixed a bunch of stuff for where players could get stuck. I'm actually going to copy and paste this directly from their Discord posts so you guys can see and tell me, did you guys also get stuck in this? Because there's a place that is to the west of YBL that I got stuck. It was one of the newer areas as we were traversing up the mountain. I got stuck in one of the rocks. But guys, this has been your 0.4.5.0 patch notes. Hope to see you out there. Remember, be kind, stay friendly. Every move matters. Paradise out.